Hey, finally we have some time to do this performance review. The overseas travel is a really long journey for me, and I'm sorry for the delay of this performance review. During the past 6 months, seeing from your team's performance, you all have done a great job. That's will thanks for your hard working and excellent lead. You are a very creative, conscientious, and hardworking employee, and I'm always delighted by your performance on the project that I passed on to you. How are your day been?
The same old stuff, work and work, but I kind of enjoy doing this. Well, also, I should be thankful for your comments. That means a lot for both me and my team members. My team has delivered our best for the company project, and they are all proud of what they have achieved. However, I know every performance review has a but. Why don't we quickly move to the but part, as I also have something to discuss with you.
That's I'm going to talk with you. Please don't be panic or have any negative feelings about what I'm going to say. It's just a normal performance review, and we have to be honest. The one more thing is no one can be perfect. This means we all have something that we can improve it. Well, that's usually the key of what we do a performance review, isn't it?
Sure, and I'm guessing there's something about my team member schedule. Am I right? I have heard rumors in the office that my arrangements for my team member schedule had been acceptable for them.
To be honest, yes, I want to hear from you about this issue because there are complaints about your team members' working schedule. As you might know, the company policy requires us to work under 9 to 5 schedule, but it seems your team were not keeping that schedule. I can see there were excuses such as working over at agency, check out point of purchase displays, and at submitted by you, and the Romans were told that you use such excuse to compensate your assistant product manager extra time off. However, since your group can always make the work done, I didn't mention anything about that before. But since there were harassments about your group for this issue, I think you might need to make some explanation.
I think you surely understand why I'm doing that. My group is always working hard, and work in our department requires our employees to maintain creative and concentrate. I can't make my subordinate complete the job without any rest. You must agree that creativity is an important part of our department, but inspiration are like the cats. You never know when they would occur, and when the inspiration has come, you have to catch it and work hard on it. So we can make our work creative. I believe you had heard the same words from me and my colleagues before. So that's what I do, and I don't think that's a big deal because we can still make the work done anyway.
I believe you and your team has worked your best at the company project, and I also agree that being creative is never an easy job. For our company perspective, we also like to put our priority on the work performance so that all of us could deliver good results with their own working style. And we also allow the flexibility. However, the truth is, from my perspective, you seem to play with the policy rather than telling us what truly happened from the time you and your team worked. So,
I understand what you are trying to say. Well, to be honest, I don't really want to go over with the topic. But since you mentioned, what do you think should be more important? We sticking to the 9 to 5 policy or we getting the job done?
I would say both are important, but clearly we put our performance at the first priority. The senior management is open to any form of suggestion relating with your issue, Do you think you want to make change of the 9 to 5 schedule and rather work with more flexibility?
That's what everyone in my team would need.
Okay, I'd help you with that. Just leave this to me. I will talk to the senior management and see what we can do about it. But could you please promise me, until we really getting something changed, you will stick to 9 to 5 schedule, or at least not too flexible about that?
Sure thing, thanks for your help.
Well, the other thing was, your flexible working style has actually become a source of resentment of the other towards your group. And
I knew we'd burn that up. I just knew it. The other product manager, no offense, but they were not really good at what they did. Let's be frank. I think they are a little jealous about what we have achieved, and there was nothing they could do but to complain about something non-performance related things about my team.
well, I won't judge whether it is because of jealous, but from my end, I don't think those complaints were all nonsense. Actually, I have heard that you were uncooperative in office in the current period of time.
And also since that. However, it doesn't start this way. I used to be very cooperative and willing to provide help to the other teams. And I think you should know that. But I found the help seldom gives me the credit that is due, nor the groups we had helped return such favor when we need help. I mean, when we spend extra time helping the others, isn't natural for them to do something in return? But we end up with no favor returned, but just increased workload. From this point, providing help may only hurt ourselves and nothing else. Why should we still help the other groups? You may know our group is always busy with the project we have been assigned for, and helping the other means longer working hours, and that will be too much for my group members.
I now know that I will talk to the other groups to see their side of story, and I will hold a meeting to work this issue out by all group leaders' presence. I think together we can solve this issue out.
That will be helpful, thanks.
So, about vacation issue that we have discussed, there are sure apply for human resource department, as your proposal of vacation cannot be accepted. Working weekend cannot earn your free vacations.
I don't understand.
Well, from a point of view, working on weekend is a form of overtime work, but you cannot use overtime work to offset your day off of vacation. But we can certainly work it out by making arrangement of the vacations. If the HR department can help us on that. Rules are rules. I know you are working very hard and you aim getting things done. And when things you are done, you could and you should give yourself a break. That's totally understandable. But it does work in this way from the company policy.
Okay, I think I get what you mean. The company policy says we should work from 9 to 5 and from Monday to Friday. It's not how we do this, but
like I said, I will work with our HR and see what we can do about it. But before any change are made,
I should keep with the company policies. Rule is the rule, right?
Exactly, that's make our life much easier.
I'll expect the result. And since you know the importance of resting, please do find out a way for us to have some time to rest.
Sure, I will. Now about vacation in Cairns, can I know why out of certain you are interested in chemical knowledge?
I think that knowledge is important for the product manager, right? With such knowledge, I can know better about our product, so that I can be a better product manager.
Very glad to see you offer on improvements. Can we discuss about knowledge that convention will be discussing after your return? I'm also interested in such knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of performance review.